iko daraja imetusumbua hapa, inaitwa Nithi Bridge, na hii daraja haijaanza kuleta maafa jana ama 2022. Hata wakati wa mzee Kibaki, hata Moi, watu walikuwa wanakufa tu hapo. Tumelia, watu ya sehemu hii, tumelia tukachoka. President Kibaki miaka 10 tulikuwa tunaomba ajenge, haikuwezekana kwa sababu pesa ile inahitajikana haikupatikana siku hiyo. Rais Uhuru akakuja 10 years tukamlilia, haikuwezekana. Sasa hiyo daraja Mungu ametujalia. Rais Ruto amepata 7 billion ile itembe itajenga ile daraja. Na hiyo daraja inaitwa Nithi Bridge. In fact, nilikuwa naambia wenzangu wengine hapa walikuja kunitembelea juzi ya kwamba hiyo daraja hata kama iko pale Tharaka Nithi, wale watu ambao watanufaika zaidi ni watu ya Meru, kwa sababu wao ndio wamepata hasara kubwa, kwa sababu gari ambazo zinapata matatizo pale huwa zinatoka hapa zikienda Nairobi, Meru, Isiolo, lakini wale wengi ni watu ya hii county na county jirani. So it's not a bridge for Tharaka Nithi. Sure. It is a bridge for all of us because many of us have lost their loved ones there, and we are glad. Again, before the end of the year, mimi ndio huyo na contractor hapo kwa daraja. Wow. Fire si fire. Fire. Alafu sasa ndio siku ya campaign ikifika tushindane na wale wengine. Waulizwa huyu mtu ya anaitwa Kindiki, siku amekuwa deputy president, ameshikana na hao viongozi wengine na rais naye akawasikiza, hii kitu ikapatikana. Wewe siku ile ingine ulikuwa na kiti na wewe ulijenga hata classroom ama choo wapi ama namna gani? The money we are pumping here from national government, it's a lot. The roads program are now back. The contractors have started coming back. The mambo ya stima, ile wind park, you know, there are many things. Ile wind park ya kule Tigania West, na hata hiyo masoko makuu. The next big market actually will be also be in Mekindori. I think the Mekindori market is 320 million. It's among the biggest in this county. Maoa is 300 million, Kianjai 270. Hapa tuko na masoko ingine 20, almost 25, 23 markets. Hapa katikati, Mwichwine, wapi, Kobo, everywhere. Tuendelee tusiendelee? Tuendelee namna hiyo? Tuchape kazi? Namna hiyo? Mutashikilia ground? Tunashikilia ground? Ama namna gani jameni? Hakuna faida ingine tunaweza kuwa nayo kama viongozi other than pushing the interest of our people. Iko County Aggregation and Industrial Park ambaye tunajenga pale Ruirerorera is almost complete. We need to equip it, start adding value for our avocado, our miraa, our tea, our coffee and the other things. Na hii nimewacha na banana. Macadamia. I started with macadamia, avocado, banana, miraa, coffee and tea. Yes. Na viazi. Na viazi. Very good. Huyu ananiambia na ndengu ile inatoka hapa chini. Tuendelee tusiendelee? Mungu awabariki sana, tutaongea huko mbele. God. So he will again, I'll be coming back in a few weeks to this county because there's another project which we are pushing together. The Gakoromone market is going to be the most expensive, the biggest market in the whole country. The markets we are building, many of them are 55 million shillings. The bigger ones are 73 million shillings. There is also big ones like Maua and others which are around 350. Kianjai is about 270 or 280 million. The others are like 500 million, and there are very few those ones. Sure. 500 million, they are only in Nairobi. So the only hospital that will surpass the 500 million market, the only market that will surpass the 500 million mark is going to be Gakoromone, which will cost 800 million shillings. And I think the designs have been completed. We are going into tendering in a few weeks' time. Mimi naleta contractor wa Koromone hapa. Na sio soko ya mabati ile tumezoea kujengea wananchi masoko ya mabati. Some modern market with all the facilities, with cold rooms for storage of vegetables, with lactation rooms for mothers with young children, with ICT hubs for our Gen Z young people so that they can do e-commerce and do things digitally. So it's going to be a fantastic infrastructure for this town of Meru and for our county of Meru. I want to, once more, as I finish, just thank the leaders for being united, being focused, and because without that, something like this would not have happened. Sure. I have told you how the leaders of Meru County, including professionals and senior civil servants, went and pleaded with the president. Now, if there was no unity, that appointment would not have happened, isn't it? Sure. Because if people are fighting and quarreling and shouting and insulting the government, so you just proceed with your politics. And meanwhile, people are dying of diseases which could be treated. So I'm very happy, and I pray that the leaders of Meru County will continue with that unity. Count on my support and the support of the president. As I came here, he was very excited that we are breaking ground, and he directed me to work with the governor and the CS for health and everybody in between and the MP and everybody to make sure that in the shortest time possible, he can come and commission Meru Level 6 Hospital. Wow. And then after that, we can do politics. One, the government is going to modernize the facilities of this hospital. Number two, after that modernization, when we have the right facilities in place, the government will elevate the categorization of Meru Hospital from level 5 to level 6. What that means is that the county government of Meru will now hand over the hospital to the national government. It will be run as a parastatal, like Kenyatta National Hospital. And it will be funded directly by national government. That is a very consequential achievement for this region, and we are working day and night to actualize the directive of the president, and we have started today with the construction of phase 1 of what we require. I have just engaged with the governor and the other leaders. We have agreed there is more to be done. We need another phase 2, but as we look for the logistics for phase 2, we want to start phase 1 immediately. This phase 1 will be over in 7 months. We want before the 7 months to have acquired the logistics for phase 2, because we don't want to go to the next election when this hospital is still at level 5. We want to go to the next election when this hospital is in level 6. So we are working very hard, and the governor, the county government of Meru, is working with the Ministry of Health and the regulators of the medical field to make sure that the required facilities, human resources, and other requirements for upgrading are met in under 2 years to make sure that the elevation occurs before the next general election. Hii contractor tumeleta hapa sio wale contractor wajeuri wanaambiwa 7 months wanachukua 10 years. They are being supervised by the military. Na umeona DOD hata watu ya uniform wako hapa. So there are no jokes here. 7 months is 7 months. Yeah? And we have realized, because the military has a role to support civilian development initiatives, building bridges, schools, infrastructure, we can utilize them to support government projects. We have already achieved a lot. Without their supervision, Kasarani, which is now being used to host Chan, would not have been done. Without their supervision, Nyayo Stadium would not have been done. And now they are racing against time to have Talanta stadium, which is going to be, I think, the best stadium in Africa. It's world class. It will be complete by December, ahead of Africa Cup of Nations in 2027. So Kenya is going through a very interesting moment. I know there is a lot of siasa, a lot of maneno here, but for now, I have no doubt when it comes to the campaigns for the next election, this government will have something to say in this county and in all the 47 counties of the Republic of Kenya. Now, this is our hospital, so I'm a big beneficiary of this landmark measure, and this is what we are doing across the country. We are not just doing it for Meru or for this region, we are doing it all over the country. We're going to elevate a few other hospitals. We've just elevated Jaramogi Oginga Odinga in Kisumu from level 5 to 6, Kakamega, that region, and we'll have few. I am happy that Meru level 5 is one of the hospitals now which is on the lane towards elevation, because we must finish this construction, equip the new facilities, remove all these old buildings, asbestos, and all these maneno, so that you have towers, 3-4 towers of a modern, well-equipped hospital. And going forward, once we finish this in under 2 years, there will be no reason whatsoever for any patient to go to Kenyatta National Hospital, to go to Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital. Every treatment from cancer to kidney dialysis to heart treatment of heart diseases, all the diseases that are there in this world, tutakuwa tunamalizia mashida yetu hapa. And that's why we remain committed to support the government and to make sure that we work together with leaders and the people of this region and push forward the development agenda of our county and the development agenda of this part of Kenya. Leo tuko hapa mama ya afya, na tumesema hii hospitali vile itasaidia counties kadhaa, almost 5 counties ambazo zitanufaika, na vile gharama ya matibabu itaenda chini, na vile equipment zote zile zinahitajika kutibu magonjwa yote sasa itapatikana hapa. Na kile tunauliza wananchi wa Meru County na hizi county ziko karibu hapa ambazo zitatumia hii hospitali ni kujiandikisha ili wapate bima ya afya, kwa sababu bima ya afya inasaidia kupunguza gharama ya matibabu. Na hapo awali NHIF haikuwa inachukua registration ama kusajili kwa watu ambao hawana kazi ya kuandikwa ya mshahara ama biashara ambayo iko na mapato ya kila mwezi. Lakini hii mfumo mpya wa Taifa Care ni wa kila mtu, everyone. Lakini sasa viwango vya ile premium kila mtu atalipa ukiwa umejisajili inategemea mapato yako. Mwenye yako na pesa kidogo ama mshahara wa juu kama mimi nitakatwa pesa zaidi kidogo. Hao waheshimiwa pia wako na mishahara ya juu wakatwe pesa nyingi kidogo. Hiyo pesa wanakatwa na sisi sio sana ya kututibu, kwa sababu wengi wetu tuko hata na insurance zingine. Lakini ile pesa ndiyo itasaidia wale ambao hawawezi kulipa chochote. Hiyo pesa ndiyo itawalipia, kwa sababu kuna mtu hawezi lipa hata 500, hata 800, hata 300 hawezi. So the money that is slightly high for those who have more resources, it will be used to make sure we pay for indigent Kenyans who cannot afford to pay even 300 shillings. So we are bringing equality to our country, and I'm very excited. Leo hii nimeangalia mahesabu. I think Meru County is at 50% registration. I am so happy you have improved.
From 27.
Yes, from 27%. Yes. Thank you, Governor. Yes. Thank you, MPs. Thank you, MCAs. Na Kinyako Rubeto Banjuri Barea, very supportive wazees and everybody who has helped us to sensitize people on the need to have a medical cover. And nationally, I'm also happy. This morning we were at 25.2 million Kenyans, almost half of Kenya, as a medical cover, courtesy of the Kenya Kwanza administration. Ile NHIF ilikuwa na 8 million people only membership. Today, half of Kenya wako na enrollment ya medical cover. We are targeting 55 million Kenyans. Hiyo ndio tunasema two term. Yes. Ndio two term, kila Mkenya awe na kadi ya matibabu jameni. Sio tu kuongea maneno ya two term ambaye haina agenda.
Nataka kushukuru serikali ya Rais William Ruto na naibu wake Kindiki. Unajua ni kusema na kutenda. Watu wengi wanapinga maneno ile inafanywa na hii serikali. Lakini tuoneshe ni serikali gani ilifanya maneno hii serikali inafanya kwa hii miaka 3. So ile tutauza 2027 tutauza ile sera zetu. Sitaki kuongeza zaidi ya hiyo.
Yes, I think it's 2,000 weeks, right? Yeah, that's around. Yeah. Well done, sir.
Nyuma tena.
Is this first tower?
No.
This one, this is the first one.
Oh, phase 1 is the first tower.
Yes.
The phase 2 will be another tower.
Yes.
Or equal height. Almost equal height. Okay.
To that level, it will be higher than this.
This one is how many levels? 3, 4.
Yeah, 4.
So it
Angalia your left hizi nyumba za houses. Sasa, hii tuko karibu na